Spirit Medium Laura Mediumship and Messages. Here you can enjoy healing to happiness with exceptional, evidential, and ethical spirit communications. Spirit Medium Laura has been channeling spirit for over 30 years. She is a research medium and is featured as a top 100 psychic in America. Here is Spirit Medium Laura now.
Oh, goodness gracious. When will I ever get around to changing that intro? Hello, everybody. This is Spirit Medium Laura, and I have a special guest tonight, Patti, who I know her for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and she's got a very interesting story to tell about how she moved from grief to healing. So that will be our focus subject for this evening. That'll be at the beginning of the show. I just want to let you know that there is a website for the show, and everything I'm about to tell you is on that website. So the website is spiritmediumtv.com. That is spiritmediumtv.com. There you can watch the show live at step 3. You can even enter the video of the show live, like be in a webinar with me there at step 3. All you have to do is click on the link, and you'll be prompted. If you do not have an account with Google, you'll be prompted to create one. But if you already have an account with Google, you'll just go right in. Mute yourself, please, upon entering until I get to you. I will be giving you a slight priority in the queue. The first priority goes to donations and other side connections, and then people who are in the queue, in the video. So keep that in mind in case you're the adventurous type. People do go into the queue. People do go into the webinar, so it's not like something that I'm totally crazy about. People have gone in there, and it's very lovely. It actually makes our connection stronger. You'll feel a little difference than the impersonalness of the phone lines. 1 or 2 other things. The 8 No Wait is there on spiritmediumtv.com. If you have an urgent matter that just can't wait, donate 8 and jump the gate. That donation goes in part to help animals. It's item 2 on spiritmediumtv.com. You can also obtain a sale in a private session with me. That is item 4 on spiritmediumtv.com. And that particular discount is a third more time than that for which you pay. So if you paid for 30 minutes, you'd get 10 minutes extra free. Okay, so all you need to do is put in radio show as the event code when you are booking your particular session. And if you go to step 4 on spiritmediumtv.com, everything is there for you to do that. Okay, and so we're going to now turn well, before I open the lines to Patti, I just want to say, well, I might as well say it when I'm talking with her, because Lord only knows what we'll say together. I'm opening your line, Patti. Get ready. Bum-ba-da-bum. Hi, Patti.
Hello, Lauren. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So this is Patti. Patti, can I say your full name? Is that okay?
Yes, that's no problem.
All right. Well, Patti is Patti David, Patricia Hughes David, and she's on Facebook. She even created a Facebook group for me, which I think is adorable. Thank you so much. But we met a couple of years ago, four years ago or something, on email. Get this one, guys. And she shot me an email one day and said, what are you sending me these emails for? And I'm like, what do you mean? And we had a little altercation. And then we realized both of us really we have no business arguing. We both actually had every reason to like each other. And I forgot how we switched our conversation, but suddenly we were like best friends forever. And and then I think you might have come to the radio show first or whatever, but we had some private sessions. She lives in a different state. She's in Kentucky. I'm in Florida, and we became pretty good friends long distance. And then last year, something changed in her life that was very, 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 very traumatic. And I'm going to let her tell her story. because it is a sensitive thing, and I won't say too much. She has to talk about it. Patti, just reveal what you need to reveal, and don't make yourself uncomfortable. Okay?
No, sure. Grief is a really hard thing, and I was hit unexpectedly very hard. June 26th of last year, my husband and I on a Sunday were enjoying the day, and he said he was tired and went up to lay down. I went up, took a shower, and went and checked on him, and he had passed away from a massive heart attack at 45. Totally unexpected. And it nearly killed me. I did not get up off the couch for 6 months. I didn't eat. I lost 40 pounds. I was a shutdown mom. The grief was unbearable. Well, it got so bad that I had talked to Laura. She did a few healings. She tells me quite a bit through the years since we've known each other. And I decided one day, she had read for me, and I decided it was time to get up. I could not live like that anymore because I have a son. So what I did is I started my diet, eating a lot of vegetables, taking magnesium, vitamins, eating good, juicing. Then after that, I began to jog. And now I jog about 4 miles every day. I noticed I started feeling much better. I stayed away from all negativity, all drama. You have to stay in a positive state of mind. And now I'm back to living. I'm still grieving his loss. My husband, we were married 25 years. But if there's one person that we can help, it's worth it, because grief is a horrible thing. And I can understand. My mother actually grieved herself to death after my father died. So I can see how people do that, but you can really turn your life around. And it starts with positive thinking, diet, and exercise, which is something I have never really done. And that's the main thing right there. And here I'm happy. I'm healthier than I've ever been. And it will be 1 year next month. And I can tell you one thing, my husband, when Laura gave me a reading, and he was really sad at how we were grieving. And that's when I really got up and I thought, I don't want him in spirit to feel this way. And that's when I changed my life, and I'm feeling better than I ever have. So that's my story, and hopefully this can help, some people. Anybody that wants to, get a healing, I would definitely say do it. You can contact me on Facebook, or there's a lot of things on Facebook, meditation, a lot of positive meditation is out there. Laura sent me several links. I listen to them every day. And that's my story. I mean, my husband was my best friend, and he's the love of my life, and he'll always be in my heart. I will always miss him and love him, but there is life after loss. And I just hope that if you're out there and you're grieving, that you get yourself up and just move. And stay away from any negativity, stay away from all the negative. If there's anything negative on Facebook, just stay away from it and eat good, exercise, and I guarantee you will feel 100% better, because this almost killed me.
Now, so
And that's my
I should start. Well, I wanted to, just because I heard you say a few things that I'm extracting. One of the things I kind of picked up that you said is that you made your mind up. You made your mind up, right? Somewhere along the line you said, I have to pull myself up by my bootstraps. I have to decide, and then I have to take action. So everybody listening, one of the things is she had to survive. Okay, she was going off the deep end, and she has a son who's a teenager now. How old is he?
He just turned 17.
Just turned 17. So she had, she had to survive. She made up her mind. Now, I mean, everybody's going to grieve differently, by the way. Everybody will grieve at their own pace. But I think this is a truism for everything in life, that we will stay where we're at as long as we want to stay where we're at, until we make up our mind, until we decide that we need to make choices and decisions. We'll stay where we are. The next thing that I heard you say, that well, you took action, and there was something else you said that was very important.
Exercise.
Yeah, exercise and diet, making up your mind. Now, out of all the things that you did besides making up your mind, if you could tell our listeners the top 3 things that you think you did that made a difference, that helped you move from this traumatic state forward, what would you say the things are? Oh, the meditation, was meditation there. What would you say were the things that helped you move forward?
First is getting up, getting the energy and getting up and doing it, getting started. Then positivity. Your diet is number 1. Believe me, what you put in your body. And exercise. The exercise, I think, is the most important thing. I would be so stressed out. We were calling 911. I was having panic attacks. They were trying medication. Now I'm completely medication free, but I would say
Wow.
moving around.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, because everybody listening, I mean, her state of grief was, I mean, it was loud. I could hear it in Florida from Kentucky. Okay. If you would go on Facebook, she would be posting things, and we all could feel. We felt your pain. So from you to go from that to I'm feeling much better now, I know what I have to do. There's nothing I can do about what happened, but I know what I need to do now, and I'm taking action. You all would be you'd see the drama that we're talking about, the change. And you also said meditation. Now, I also want to say that on my website, I do have a page about grief, and it's part of it is channeling, but part of it are the steps that I'd given Patti that day. I found some ideas, and I put them down there. And so if you go to my website, and Spirit Medium TV is a page on my website. That's the radio show page. And you see on the menu, Clairvoyant Medium. If you go there and you go down to grief relief, it's the 3rd thing down, and you click on that, you'll go into this protocol, if you will, which is beyond, also what she's saying adds to that. I'm going to put this video on there too, by the way, so that people will listen to it. Anyway, there's a channel message, then there's a book. I think there is. Yeah, there's a book. There's this rapid eye movement thing, which is good for trauma. It's sometimes you could get it in a clinical setting with a therapist, but this is one you can buy for self-help on Amazon. That's number 2, EMDR. Number 3 is a grief support group. I don't know. Did you go to any grief support groups, love?
Yes.
You did. Did that help at all?
Yes, but mainly, I think it was the main thing that really helped me was the meditation.
Okay, I mean,
that is really a big part of it. And how to begin. If you feel like you cannot go another day, you have to be sick of being sick and tired. You just have to get up, and you have to live. I had to live because I had a child. I had family, I have loved ones.
Right.
So meditation is very, very important. Honestly, this grief that I felt was unbearable pain. I did not want to open my mouth.
What kind of meditation did you do?
You sent me the links. I did stress relief, grief, and other side connections.
Oh, okay.
I did all of them. I mean, I did every single one.
Were they on? Oh, I don't have them on this page. Hmm?
No, but you had sent me a few links, and I'm sorry. I wish I would have written them down.
Were they on YouTube?
To do that.
Were they on YouTube?
No, you sent them to me.
But I mean, were the links going to something on YouTube? Okay, so I'll add them in. There's some links there. I'll find some. Yeah. So there's also something. Go ahead.
Really helped.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Well, I'll find some and I'll send them. I'll put them on that website. And then there's also a flower essence product there, grief relief with flower essence. I've fallen in love with flower, like essential oils. I've found it very helpful for other things. I have that there. A couple of books. That EMDR meditation, which is a little different than the ones I send you, but I'll also add those on there. Some different YouTube meditations for relieving grief. Not that you all can't find them yourselves, but I will put them there. So there you have it. Now, what do you think you're going to be doing in the future? Just briefly, because I do need to now go to the phone lines. But what do you have coming up now as your future goes, Patti?
Well, I'm old school. I'm not very good on a computer, as you know. I'm going to be starting a computer class.
Oh.
At the library.
Oh, neat.
And it's a free class. Yep, it's a 6-week course. So that's where I'm starting.
Wonderful.
And I'll go from there.
Oh.
I'm sure my son will be happy. He does everything for me on the computer, so he'll be happy when I can do it myself.
Oh my goodness, you sound like the Patti that was in you, the Patti that was there all along is now blossomed, and I'm sure that your beautiful, beautiful soulmate in spirit is hearing this and rejoicing for you. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to say, today is Memorial Day in the United States. If you're from a different country, of course, it's not your day, but Memorial Day in the United States is a day of memory for our soldiers that have fought, our armed services that have fought to protect us. And it's an interesting thing that we just happen to put you on the show on a day of memory of people who have transitioned. But also, everybody out there, if you would just take a moment, Patti, you included, to think of your loved ones that you have lost either because of protecting your particular country or loved ones you've lost in another way. And just for a moment, say thank you, be grateful to them. I'm going to be silent for a moment. We'll all have a day of memory for all of our loved ones, including those who fought to protect us in the United States. Let's just be silent. Okay. And I want to thank you all so much for listening to this. And her name is Patti. I'm sorry, it's Patricia Hughes David on Facebook. You can get her. And if anybody has a question they want to talk to her, maybe you're all going through some grief or whatever. Patti, I shouldn't be saying this without asking you, but you seem to be open. Would you be open to giving them advice? Yeah. Okay. All right, sweetheart.
So, there's only one thing I wanted to add real quick.
Sure.
Now, in the past 3 years, my parents moved in with us. I lost my mother, my father, my granny, my favorite cousin, and my husband.
Wow.
In 3 years.
Wow.
And so here I am, I'm living again.
Wow.
So from, as you say, from grief to belief.
You
can do it. It can be done.
Wow.
God bless you all, and everybody have a great Memorial Day. And Laura, thank you so much. I can't tell you all how much she has helped me, and I'm not just saying this, but she helped me through the loss of my mother. She's channeled my mother. Everything's been accurate. I have no reason to just say this, but I thank her from the bottom of my heart. I contributed her to my healing because she guided me along the way, and I can never thank you enough for that.
Oh, thank you, Patti.
I would have gotten up. You're welcome. You're welcome. And God bless everybody.
I also want to say before you go that when anything happens I don't take credit for it, okay? I want everybody to know that as a spiritual healer or worker, and any spiritual healer or worker would probably agree with this, it's not the healer, it's not us that do the healing. We are an intermediary.
Right.
But guess who does the healing? You're going to laugh, Patti, when you hear this.
So,
That's right. You do the healing. So I'm just a catalyst and yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Patti.
you're a big motivator. So, and you do never take credit for anything, but you deserve some credit.
Oh,
So
thank you. Oh, thank you, love.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, sweetheart.
All right. You have a great day.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye-bye. Okay, now I just need to straighten out a little housekeeping thing. Somebody by the name of Hawaii says that she made a donation. I know we have Susie B. who made a donation. We have Katie who made a donation. And I'm looking for the other person who made a donation, who is from Hawaii. And I don't see you, Katie. Hawaii, I don't see you. I see you, Katie. Katie, I don't know. Let me see if I could go to email and find out who you are, how I can find you. Unless you are the person I already knew. Oh, no, there's a new one. Let me see who that is. Maybe it will be on your receipt. Excuse me, everyone. Okay. Let me see that. You're calling from Google Hangouts. Oh, that's what you meant. I see. You're not calling into my Hangout. And would it be Faye? F-A-Y-E? I don't think so. See how you, oh yeah, Faye. Okay, it's Faye. I got it. Faye made a donation. Let me just fix that. And I don't know if Faye's calling for an other side connection or not. If she is, then she's going to jump the queue in that particular. I'm just going to open up the line for her for a moment. Faye, are you calling for an other side connection, sweet? Oh, no, it's about love. Okay, I see what it is, love. Okay, honey, I'm going to put you back in there. Darling, thank you so much. I'll get to you after I do the other side connections and the other two people that are looking for. They've already made donations. You're third in donation line, but thank you so much, honey. All right, love, thanks. Okay, this is going to be interesting. All right, I'm going to go to the first person who's wanting another side connection. That would be Michael. Hello, Michael. How are you this evening?
Wonderful, thank you.
Thank you, love. Okay, so let's see what we get for you, dear Michael. Michael. I still feel there's a mother figure for you. I don't see her yet. I don't see anybody yet, but I do feel that there's a female in spirit. I heard that over and over again. Let me just see what I get for you, Michael. 4 and 0. Okay, also hear a word about friend. A few people in spirit for you. Oh, I forgot. I didn't do my normal prayer, energy connection, and channeling, which I have to do before I do this. So just, I'm going to put you back in the queue. I just need to do the housekeeping. No wonder I'm like a little bit blank. I'm putting you back in the queue, love, and I'll be with you in a moment. Let's do our meditation. Okay, so everybody sitting there, please uncross your arms and legs. Start to breathe from your abdominal area. Everybody allowing yourself to let go, release, unwind. Breathing in deeply from your abdominal area. Exhaling deeply from your abdominal area, allowing yourself to relax, let go, opening to spirit. If you're wanting an other side connection, please ask for that connection to come through now. Calling in your loved one or loved ones from the spirit world. If you are wanting a life question to be answered, please think of that and focus on it now, asking your guides to help you in obtaining a healthy and healing and successful answer. While you do that, I'm going to go do the prayer. I'll be back in a second. And on your next exhale of breath, please release into your space your energy, and I will connect us. One moment, please. Okay, good. Now I'm going to just do a very quick channeling, and then we'll go to the phone lines. We are here. We are the ones. We would simply like to say to each and every one of you, heal well, be well. understand yourself well and love yourself well. Today, the most important idea that we will present to you is to understand and support yourself as best you can. Listen to your heart on a daily basis. Say yes to what you desire. Affirm it is in your life now, and then allow yourself to give it to yourself. The more you heal thyself through self-love, self-acknowledgement, and self-support, the better indeed your existence will become. Namaste. Okay, now I'm going to go to the phone lines again. I'm going to Michael, other side connection. Hi, Michael again. Deja vu, Groundhog Day. All right, hold on. Father, there's also Father here. Please step forward. I'm asking them in spirit. Well, there's a woman here. I mentioned before, mother figure could mean grandma or aunt or even your mother, okay, directly. There's also a father figure, but I don't see him now. They actually boxed him out. Spirit closed that off and gave me a vision of this female. And for some reason or other, well, a couple of things going on here. She's not overweight. She's more medium weight. She has her hair cut in a slightly layered and angular kind of thing with some wave or curl to it as it is. It's on the shorter to medium side. She's dressed in a nice dress, but she doesn't stand. She's seated in something that looks like she might have had mobility issues or something like that towards the end of her life. She also says something about caramel candies that she gave you when you were young. And she says she loves caramel candies, or she used to eat a lot of caramel candies. Let me see if I can get one or two more things about her. She has a long nose, but not too long for her face, an oval shape, full lips. The nose is not particularly thin, not particularly wide. It's just an average width. And it's refined and rounded toward the tip, refined nostrils. I don't know why the noses always come in very clearly for me, Michael, if you've listened to this show before. But I know that sounds fun, but nose is specific and very defining of the face. So she's got she doesn't have a tiny nose. She doesn't have a big nose. She has a perfect nose for her face. She has high cheekbones, a bit of an ovalness there. Good-looking woman for most of her youth. As she gets older, she gets a little bit more coarse in her features, gains a little bit of weight, and she doesn't have quite as much angularity, she says, in her cheekbones and shape, if you will, to the body. That's to be expected. I have no idea why she's showing me another picture of herself, but I think this is when she's younger, where she has blonder hair. She's got a rose in her hair. She looks rather, shall we say, alluring. So she's a pretty woman when she's younger. Now, from what I'm saying, would you understand this, please, for anyone you would know or anything? I can give you more information, of course.
I mean, with the candy and stuff like that, I'm thinking more grandmother, but my mother is in spirit.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to tell you in a moment where we well, maybe okay. Did your mom have blonde hair, please?
No.
Didn't. Okay. Hold on. Somebody has blonde hair when they're younger, whoever this is, if it's grandma or something like that. But she's very alluring. She looks very attractive. And let me go back. I'm thinking it's all your grandma, okay? Hold on. Okay, she passed suddenly of heart failure, whoever this is. Would you know that about any of your grandmothers, please?
No.
In her latter years. In her latter years, okay. Heart failure is what she's saying.
You know, I know the one that I'm thinking of, you know, had a fall and then it deteriorated quickly. I don't believe it was necessarily heart failure.
Okay, but she had a fall, so that would probably be this grandma because she's in a wheelchair right now. Okay, that's how she depicts herself first coming on board here. Shows me herself having mobility issues. So if the fall had anything to do with affecting her mobility, then this would be the one. Now, would you understand that it had something, that the fall affected her ability to get around after that? Do you remember that, please?
Well, after the fall, it was pretty much a pretty quick hospital, and then just like boom, it was over.
Okay, So I want to, you probably don't know this, but her heart probably gave out after that. Okay. And that was a sudden passing. Okay. It's just that they didn't tell you that. They just say, oh, after the fall, she died. She couldn't stay around anymore. And what she's telling me in spirit is the heart gave out suddenly. She also shows me mobility issues. She also says she loved candy, in particular. One kind of candy was a caramel candy. She used to give you that a lot when you were a little kid. She laughs a little bit about this now. She knows how silly she seemed. I do see her face differently now, a little bit differently, because she's showing me herself even older. And she shows me what do you call those features? Delicate features. You know, as we get older, we all get delicate, but a lot of wrinkles, narrow nose, more narrow looking now, flared nostrils, a little bit of shrinkage everywhere, if you will, but you probably wouldn't even, I mean, I don't know if that makes any distinction for you or not. Wrinkles everywhere. They gave her a lot of morphine for the pain. She couldn't get out of bed for a while. It was over before she knew it. She says transitioning was pretty easy for her this time around. Okay, Grandma. She's talking like an old trooper. She says it was easy to get out of her body and move into the spirit world. Now, you probably have somebody else in mind, love. I can't spend a lot of time, on one person because I have a very full queue. But I did want to present this to you and allow her to give you a personal message that would be specific for you. So let's see where we can go with this, honey. Hold on. You want to give your beautiful grandson a message, please? You have a child, right, Michael?
I do not.
You don't? Something about you have something that, well, it feels like you have a child. So I don't know if would you ever have a child? Would you ever plan on having a child, or is it too late for you to have a child, or how do you feel? There's something.
It's not necessarily too late. I mean, there would have to be somebody younger.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, just say she gives me a feeling of something under you that's dear to you. So I'll just say it like that. And let me just see what her message is to you. Hold on. I just love you very much, Michael. You're like my own son in some ways. Huh. In some ways, we grew up together. We weren't really very far apart. We lived in the same town. I wasn't really very far away from you when you were growing up. And I felt like your mother, too. We were very close with each other for quite a long time until I finally transitioned. She says, so I always felt very close to you. She says, you're not like the other children in the family. You're a very special man, very special person. And I give you my love and I give you my heart. Thank you for allowing me to come in today. And I'm still trying to get to a specific thing for you, honey, Michael, that's very, very specific, because I know that it's there. Come on, Grandma. You need to take care of yourself now. Don't look back. Keep giving it all you have. Soon it will turn to what you want and you need. It is your project now, at work or to do with work, that is holding you back in life. Give your all to it. It will turn out the way you want. That is the child in front of you, or that is your baby, if you will. You're nurturing and caring for this thing. Eventually it will mature and it will grow into something that you need and want. Don't be afraid to give it everything you have. It will be successful. I hope that that makes sense to you, Michael, and I hope that that is helpful to you.
It is, yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly what I'm looking at.
Okay, perfect, love. Thank you so much, honey, for calling, and God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to go to Lisa now. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Lisa? You only get one chance, guys, because I have a very full queue. I'm going to go to the next person waiting for an other side connection. And I believe that would be Donna. Oh, my God. I have so many people here. Hello, Donna. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. That I stepped off the curb and kind of hurt my rib, but I'm going to be okay. It'll probably be sore tomorrow. How are you doing?
Oh, my goodness, you poor thing. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm fine. I'm fine, honey.
Oh.
All right. There was another person who was ahead of you, but she wasn't there. And, everybody who's listening, please, I only have a little bit of time left, so please try to be there when I get to you if you can. That'll be helpful so you can get what you've been duly waiting for. Okay, so Donna from 805 area code's wanting an other side connection. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, there's a female that pops forward for you. Okay. It feels like a mother.
Okay.
It feels like a mother figure.
Yeah.
Okay, and she shows me that has several children. You're not just one of them. Would you understand that, please?
There's 8 of us.
That's right. You want to know how she shows me this? It's so funny. Your mother must have had a great sense of humor. Okay, she shows me as if it's like a dog that gave birth to a litter. She showed me a picture of all these little animals feeding on the suckling of like a mother, dog or something. So she had a litter of kids she's trying to show me, and she did it very well. She also introduced herself as Mommy when she first came in. Mommy's here, Mommy's here, Mommy's here. Okay. Now, she does show herself to me as having a little bit of a midsection issue. In other words, broad in the midsection, which of course, she did have 8 children, but, not everybody's going to show it in their midsection. Would you understand Mom had a broader midsection, please, after birth, after all that?
Only when she was pregnant. That's what Mom, she was younger, so she stayed really fit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
yeah.
Okay, then I want to say that I will honor what I have in front of me. There is then perhaps another woman here with her who is on the shorter but broader side in the midsection. And okay, I might be a grandma that's with her as well. Okay, so she just stepped in front of Mom then. Okay, Mom showed me with the litter of kids, and then grandma figure, I'm assuming is grandma figure, who looks a lot like, oh God, she uses a picture of somebody from a TV show. Remember Mayberry RFD? Remember that show on TV? Remember Aunt B?
Yeah, I've only seen one picture of her. I never got to meet her, but I think, she could look like that, I think. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm assuming it's a grandma to you, and she's a little broader. Okay, she's a little shorter than your mother was. I think she had different kind of hairstyles here and there. Towards the end of her life, I believe it was shorter, her hair. But there's also another picture she gave me when it was a little bit longer. But she lets the white come in. She lets the white come in. Would you understand salt and pepper there, please?
Yes.
Okay, she's a very kind and loving person. She's kind of traditional, grandma is, and she's with your mom now, taking good care of her. Mom got over a huge loss she had at the end of her life. It's like she had a problem with her lungs, and that she probably had them operated on. Would you understand that, please?
Yeah, well, she had cancer, and there was cancer on the lungs, and they tried to remove it. Yeah, they removed part of it. Yeah.
Okay. And grandma's a little dramatic then in her speaking, because she says they took her lungs away, okay, as if they completely took them out. Of course, they couldn't have taken them completely out, but I knew from that statement that they did take her, they operated on her a few times, actually several areas in her body. She never quite could get her strength back after that. Grandma says for Mom, I don't know why Mom's letting grandma talk. Maybe grandma had that kind of personality. We'll find out in a moment. Hold on for a second. I'm telling you this for a reason, because I want them to show it's not for you. So let me see, Grandma, would you let Mom talk a little bit? Mom's chuckling now. Okay, Mom does present. She does show me herself holding a cigarette. Did she ever smoke in her life that you would know of, please? Mom.
No.
Okay, I don't know why she would show me that then. Okay, let me go back to Mom. Mom's very thin. Mom had a lot of children. And after that, Grandma stepped in. Hold on. I'm trying to give her an opportunity to talk, Mom, because Grandma would take over the whole thing. Hold on. There's a lot of healing needed in your life right now, honey. This is Mom talking to you. I know that you need to heal a lot from the loss of our family and the way we were together. She says, I'm looking out for you and the other children, your siblings. She says, I'm giving you all my love. She says, There's a lot of care they're giving me here in the spirit world. I'm not completely over it yet. There's a transition for me here where I come back into spirit world. I'm getting healed here also, because there was a lot of trauma in my life at that time. There's a sudden relapse of health issues. I thought I was getting better, then I wasn't. There's a lot of trauma surrounding my passing that's emotional. It still sits in my form and in my what would be called an etheric body, or her soul, energy body, which is with her now. She says, I'm okay though, from in general, I'm okay. I'll be fine. I will recuperate. I know you guys need a lot of healing too. Please don't ever feel I'm not with you. I'm always with you. I'm just a handshake away. I'm going to figure that out in a second, Donna. What do you mean by that, Mom? I'm just a handshake away. I'm right there at your side. I'll always be there. Just because you can't touch my hand doesn't mean I'm not there. She says, I love you all very, very much. I like what you did at the funeral. There's something there at the funeral, the way you laid me to rest, in nature and with the roses.
Yeah.
That is very important to me. I feel very peaceful with that. She also shows me some kind of specific music that was used either during a memorial set a thing, or actually at a funeral, some kind of transitionary thing for her. There was music, and it reminds me, she keeps saying bagpipes. So I don't know what music it was. Do you recall what that was, honey?
I don't know, but we took her ashes to Lake Tahoe and spread them at Lake Tahoe. So we were in nature, and we did play her favorite songs. And yeah, there might have been bagpipe music. I don't recall though. I don't remember.
Okay.
Feeling a lot of grief at the time.
Absolutely. Well, she says, the music to her was meaningful and special, but as in a bagpipes. So I'm going to leave that with you. Maybe that's somehow meaningful. Maybe one of your brothers, I hear brothers would know about that. Yeah, he would know. Your older brother in particular would know more about that than you do, because he knows about the music.
He would.
Okay, he's the one that played it, she says. Okay, so she loves you all. All right, love. So there you go. You got a lot of evidence, my dear. God bless you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Thank you, love.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, honey. God bless. Bye-bye. Okay, now I'm going to go to the first person who made a donation, which would be Susie B. I'm going to do a little reading for her. And then we're going to go to another person, Katie, who's made a donation. And then we're going to go to Faye, who's made a donation. And we're going to go to everybody else we can get to within the confines of the show. Okay, where did Susie B go? Woohoo. Susie B. Oh, there you are. Hello, my dear. What can I do for you?
Hello, Laura. Well, I'm excited to ask this question and see what Spirit has to say.
Sure.
I would like to know if I will be having a long-term relationship with Michael.
All righty, let's go to that. Susie B. It's going to happen. Over time. Over time. Don't force things too much. Don't rush things too much. Just be happy and easygoing like you've been. Everything is going to work out for highest good and benefit of all. You like him very much. He likes you very much. Good things happen to good people. Just relax and allow the process to unfold over time. Anything else you want to say to her, please, Spirit? You're going through a lot of healing now, which is allowing you to love at a higher vibrational tone and frequency. Keep up the good work, Susie B. We are your guides working with thee to encourage thyself to heal. You will ask for more healing soon. However, you don't need any more healing. You already have healed. You're on a higher vibrational frequency now. Don't worry about the past. The future is good. Namaste. So, that's
Oh,
very important.
wonderful.
All right, love. Good for you.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah.
And I am too. I am too. All right, my dear.
Yes, thank you.
Many blessings to you. And thank you so much for the donation, which goes in part to help an animal charity. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Mm.
Okay, now I'm going to go to Katie. It was a life question. I think it's hello, Katie. What can we do for you, sweetheart?
Hi, Laura. I want to know, am I going to get a new job soon?
Yeah.
Because
I
feel like very soon as in when.
Well, wait. Let me just let me give you the messages as they come in, sweetheart. Oh, by the way, hello, Brooklyn. Okay. I'm from Queens, New York, and grew up across the street from Brooklyn. All right. So here we go, Katie. Yeah, and I'm a New York girl. You will have a job you like, because the problem is what you like. I hear, yes, you're going to have a job very soon, and something that you like. Hold on, 347 Katie. Kasha. Katie, you're a really good soul, Spirit says. You've done a lot of your homework to get the work that you want and love. You're ready now for change. It's imminent. It's upon you. Don't feel ever that you've wasted your time, that you haven't healed yourself enough to be deserving of the work you need, want, and love. It is coming to you now from the other side. The guides are working with you. You will have the work that is right for you. Your self-esteem is ripe for you. You have everything that you need, everything that you love. The work is coming in soon. By the end of this summer, you should see a big shift in the efforts that you've put through. Hold on. Don't ask me anything right now, Katie, please. Just let them finish, okay? Okay, you're going to see a big shift in the work that you've done and all the effort that you put in, and suddenly everything is going to snap into place. So we do not see you having the work starting much until September. But do not allow yourself to get lax about this. Continue the efforts, because all of a sudden everything is going to swing back in your lap exactly the way you're wanting it. In other words, it's going to seem a little quiet during the summer. Okay, but in September, bam, it all hits the fan. Everything happens at once. So it looks like September is the beginning of something. Your ego is good, your self-esteem is good, you're looking good, you're feeling good, you're smelling the air and filling your lungs with fresh air now. Everything is looking good for you. Now, I just want to see something else. Hold on. Don't say anything yet, love, and then we'll let you talk. Just let me see something, honey. We'll let you talk in a minute. Okay, hold on. There's something that needs to come through. Hold on. You seem to have good, I don't know, I keep saying your self-esteem is so high now. It's never been at this level before. This is what you need to attract the work you desire. It's not usual work. It's not average work. It's not work that everyone else could do. It's only your work that you could do and special to you. And it seems like it's not your average kind of work. It feels like it's either in communications or entertainment or something to do with that. What is the work, please? Katie?
Oh, you're talking to me? Okay.
Sorry, honey. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, basically, I graduated from law school.
Oh, you're the lawyer. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I graduated from law school, but I have to pass the bar. But I want to, run my own businesses. But I'm currently in a position that the people are totally mean to me, rude to me, and I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna fire me or if I should just leave first. But I'm miserable. I'm stuck in envelopes right now.
Oh, well, they keep saying your self-esteem is good. Your self-esteem is good considering, I guess. Maybe that's why they were saying all that. But the work you're going to do in law is going to be ever so glamorous. And, I want you to see this. You could get another job in the interim. Probably should. Let's just take a quick, of course there'll be a job for you in the interim. But the big thing is in September. Everything's going to snap into place by then, okay? Until then, it's going to be sleepy. Things are not going to be really working the way, your job's not coming into play. Your real work is not coming into play till the fall. But until then, you can get any kind of job. Lucrative, Pick something that would be the most lucrative that you could do until then. And they're showing me. Have you ever done anything in a bar or I don't know, something in the service
I
area?
used to bartend.
Oh,
I used to bartend.
well, you might
I
want
make
to.
a lot of money bartending.
Well, you might want to do that for the summer. Just take the summer off, so to speak. Kind of just do something
Yeah.
brain
Right.
dead. Yeah, and then that'll lead you to the next phase of your life. I also hear your looks play in your favor for some reason. So both the bartending as well as in the law work, you're going to do really well. People always like you. So don't suffer in the job. Go off and do something like that. That there's no real career to it. Then you'll be done with the summer, and then the fall starts a whole new thing. Almost like a vacation from brainiac work to something that's just a little bit brain dead for the time being. Okay?
Yes. That was my worry.
Oh.
Because they're being totally mean, and I'm like, should I be abused for money? And I'm like, I don't feel I should.
No, you don't have to be. Just take the time off. Your real work isn't that, and it'll get started soon. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, love. Bye-bye. Okay, and so we're going to go now to Lee, or Faye. It's Faye. I'm sorry. Faye, I'm looking for you. There you are. So when I see that, those ones, you're coming in from Google. I see. Faye, you did a Google Hangout, and that's how you got into the board here. Interesting. Okay, hello, Faye.
Hello.
Hi, sweetheart. Okay, so we're ready for your
Hi.
question, my dear. Go ahead and give it to me.
So my question is about my love life. I want to know if this is long term with Human.
Okay,
Mhm.
Haman. Okay, Haman for Faye. Long term, yes or no? Yes, he's going to call you again soon. You haven't really lost his interest. Feels like he's taking some kind of a sabbatical or vacation from you, time out from you right now. You've not been in communication with him recently, but that doesn't mean anything. He's just very distracted right now with something else that's going on in his life, and he will be having a little more time to call you soon. He feels like a real work ethic kind of person, like when work gets in the way, he pays attention to his work and it distracts him. But I do feel he's a serious individual, okay, who is looking for long term and with you, and you haven't lost his interest. It's just a matter of he's gotten distracted with work right now, honey. I hope that makes sense to you.
Yes, long term as in wedding. You see that?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous to talk about weddings, but didn't I read for you on this before? I think I did.
Yes, but right now I feel that he's upset with me or I've done something. That's why I feel like maybe my readings changed.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. You can have a reading on the same thing over time. It's not a problem. I'm just verifying that. And I had told you I did see marriage, but right now what I see is he's distracted by something else going on in his life. It's very important to him. I remember we talked about being an engineer or something like that, and that's what he feels like. Again, it's good for me to get that confirmation because I was going to say he feels like a kind of a brainiac, kind of engineer type. He's kind of I don't want to call him a nerd. He's kind of like a nerd, and he's all involved with his work right now, and he can't call you right now. Yeah. But you see, you have to understand, honey, it just because I think you're interpreting that you're taking it personally, but what I'm getting is it's not personal. It's just he got really hung up at work. Yeah, you had a little rift. Yeah, you had a little discussion or argument, but he's thinking to himself, I can't think about that right now. I have to go think about work. I'm like a nerd. I got to think about my work right now. And he's not taking it that seriously. He's just working. So in a little while, he'll be getting back to you, and all that will be behind you. Now, so don't get worried about it. All right. Let me just see. I'm going to look at the marriage again. Is the marriage there? Yes or no? He needs to learn, and you need to learn how to communicate better. Obviously. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there could be a marriage there. I'm going to get you more information. He wants to get married. He's looking for a wife. He doesn't want too much difficulty with the wife. He needs a non-drama kind of thing. He doesn't want any drama because he likes his life to go smoothly, without any ups and
Who
downs.
doesn't?
What man doesn't, right? Most men do like that, and most women do too. We all do, right? But so I think he needs to think that through. He needs to figure out if you would be the kind of person that would allow him to be who he is, which is a person who's very into his work and sometimes is a little distracted by it. But you don't mind that, I hear, and you're very open to all of that. So marriage depends on whether or not you can work out the communication differences that you have from time to time. I believe over time you and he, be able to work these things out, and that you will find that you'll be getting closer and closer over time. I want to say that there will always be a little bit of a tension between the two of you, which on one hand creates very nice attraction, but on the other hand can create rifts in communication. In other words, you're not going to have a perfectly even connection. There's going to be ups and downs, but they won't be too bad, and there'll be enough drama to create excitement and all that. And there'll be enough drama to create some excitement, but not enough to ruin the chance of marriage. But I'm going to change the message today to say there's a chance of marriage, but it's not in the hole yet. Okay? You don't have it all squared away yet, because you have to, both of you, learn better how to handle conflict, how to communicate, how to express, you in particular, how to express your needs better. Okay? He's not going to change. He's like hardwired, but you could be a little more flexible. Don't demand as much, or if you do want something, figure out another way to get it than by trying to twist his arm. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Do you get that I have a little bit back off a little bit? Or
Yeah, you have to back off.
leave it be for now?
Oh, should you contact him? Are you asking me if you should contact? No, you shouldn't contact him right now. Let him absorb this, figure it out, and contact you. And that should be a modus operandum in the future. Is, I think, from time to time you're more demanding of him than he cares to handle or can handle. Okay. All right. Emotionally. So.
Thank you.
All right, love. Thank you, sweetheart. God bless. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to go to the first person that's been waiting the longest, if I can do that. Okay. I'm not going to do any more other side connections. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to Iris. Hello, Iris.
Hello.
Hi, sweetheart. Just give me your question. No background, please. And we only have a few minutes left, honey. Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to see where my relationship is going, and do you see any fruit in the future?
With Juan, you said? The name is Juan?
No, his name is Derek.
Derek. Okay, how's the relationship going with Derek? And any kids, please, yes or no? All right. This is for Iris. Beautiful lady, they say. You're a beautiful lady, beautiful heart, beautiful soul, kind person, very caring about everyone, including Derek. Derek does take advantage of you from time to time. They want you to know you're giving a little bit more in the relationship right now than he is. He will get over some loss he's had from the past, which holds you back from loving him completely. So what I'm seeing here is a little bit of an emotional healing that needs to happen. You're a giver. He's been withholding because
90 seconds.
Not over something from the past. He will get over that eventually, and you will be able to move closer together and have more of an equal kind of footing where you're not always the one giving so much. And you're going to like that a lot more. Okay, you're going to like that a lot more. It's going to be really perfect for you. He just needs to get over something from the past. He will be. And then do I see kids? No, I don't see kids right now in the near future for the two of you. You need to have some healing between the both of you before that can happen. Can it ever happen? Yes. And it looks like in about 2 years or so.
60 seconds.
2 years away, it does look like the birth of a child will be coming in. It looks like a boy.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, love. God bless. Bye-bye, honey.
God bless you.
Bye-bye. Okay, if anybody wants some reading with me, just go to booklaura.com. If you put radio show in the event code field, you will obtain a third more time free. Have a great evening, everyone. I look forward to working with you on Wednesday this week, hopefully, unless something else comes in, and then you'll know about it because I will put it down, but it should be a live show as of right now. That's 1 o'clock Eastern Time, and I look forward to working with you again in the future. Namaste, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye. 10 seconds.